So, in this question, an office car park has 12 parking spaces in a row. So, there are 9 cars to be parked. How many different arrangements are there for parking the 9 cars and leaving 3 empty spaces? And how many different arrangements are there if the 3 empty spaces are next to each other? So, for the first bit, if we could, do a rough drawing of what these, the car park spaces, this sort of very rough drawing of a rectangle, and this is space 1, space 2, and so on. If this was space 12, then you could have the first space taken in 9 ways, the second one in 8 ways, times 3 times 2 times 1. So that is factorial 9 ways. But factorial 9 ways, you only fill in 9 spaces, right? So if this was a 9th space, and then we could have 10, 11, and 12. So this was a 9 space. Only these 9 spaces, or they don't have to be one after the other. They could be like, leaving gaps in between. But you only can fill up 9 spaces in that way. So you have 3 empty spaces. Now these empty spaces can also be filled up by the cars. You could pick any one of the spaces. So we have to, so what I mean to say is you could have these 9 spaces, or you could have these 9 spaces, or you could have these 9 spaces filled up. So the first thing we'd have to do is factorial 9, of course. So we have to choose 9 spaces out of the 12 spaces. So I would say we'd do 12, choose 9, and then the cars get in, and then that is factorial 9 ways. So this is the answer. So if we now write the equal sign, put in an equal sign, so what is this equal to? The 12C9 is 12 times 11 times 10 divided by 1 times 2 times 3. So that is 220 multiplied by factorial 9. So if I use my calculator, so factorial 9 is a big number. That is 36,2880 times 220. So that would give me what did I say? 36. So factorial multiplied by 220. So that would give me 79,833,600. So that is the answer. So if I were to change the pen color and write the answer, well, that's very difficult to see. Equals 798,33,600. So this is the answer for the part 1. Okay, it's not done yet. Right here. So that's the answer to the first part. Now for the second bit, how do we work that out? So for the second bit, what we would assume is all these three places or 3 spaces to be 1. So if they were put together, it would be like 1 space, and then the number of car park spaces, if 3 spaces were counted as 1. So were counted as 1 space. So then there are 10 spaces. Are 10 spaces. So if there are 10 spaces, how many different arrangements are there? So then you could do it in factorial 10 arrangements. And that is also equal to, so we can say answer equals factorial 10, and that is equal to, so we need to add another 0 after factorial 9. So we would get 36,288,000, and that's the answer.